All of us are unique in our own ways. To our moms, we're the most unique person on earth. But there are some people that prove all of our moms otherwise. In this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at 10 people with the craziest body features that make them so different they'll shock you. 10. The Devil Child. Most parents say they grow up so fast to their kids, but this kid took that way too seriously. Bablu Pashi suffers from a condition called gigantism, which causes excessive growth of tissue. Because of this, his right arm weighs 44 pounds. Pashi's arm had always been big, even when his mother was pregnant with him, but it only got bigger and bigger as he grew older. Because of his condition, he became an outcast in his own hometown. People used to call Pashi the Devil Child and would even blow smoke on his face. When he tried to get a job at a shop, the people beat him up and told him to leave. Since he wasn't able to find a job anywhere, Pashi became extremely poor and started begging. He also struggles with daily tasks like showering or even walking. Since his arm is so heavy, it weighs him down. 9. Real-life Rapunzel. Tron Von Hay has the longest hair in the world, measuring over 22 feet long. When he was younger, Tran got very sick after cutting it, so he decided to never do it again. He keeps all his hair in a scarf so he could keep it out of the way. According to Tran's wife, his entire personality changed as his hair grew longer. He became more inspired by the Buddhist monks in his local area, so he became a herbalist and spent his whole life curing people for free. But not all was great for Tran. His hair actually made his life extremely difficult. It weighed over 22 pounds, so it was a struggle to actually balance it on his head. On top of that, it was hard for Tran to do basic everyday tasks since his hair was always weighing him down. 8. Split. Taylor Mule's torso has two different colors split down the middle. The right side is her own genetic makeup, but the left side is her twins. She suffers from chimerism, which basically happens when a fraternal twin dies in the uterus and is fused with the one that survived. What's crazy about Taylor is that she has two sets of immune systems, blood cells and DNA. She only got diagnosed with chimerism in her 20s because no one even knew her mother was going to have twins. Taylor's mother wanted a natural pregnancy, so she refused to get any ultrasound scans. Growing up, Taylor was extremely insecure about her birthmark. When she started her modeling career, she always hid her torso or asked for the birthmark to be edited out. She even tried to get the birthmark lasered off. But now, Taylor has embraced her birthmark and shows it off. She hopes to inspire others to accept what makes them different. 7. Heart on her sleeve. This 11-year-old girl was born with an extremely rare condition called pentology of Cantrell, which caused her heart to develop outside her chest. Because of this, her ribcage and abdominal muscles did not form as they were supposed to during her mother's pregnancy. The condition doesn't actually cause her any sort of pain or discomfort, but it does leave her heart completely out in the open, just covered by skin. Even if she just falls, it could be life-threatening. In early 2020, she had a sudden drop in her blood oxygen levels, which caused extreme dizziness and breathlessness. Because of this, she had to be rushed to a hospital until her oxygen levels were stable. Despite all this, she's still trying to live a normal, active life and not let her condition get in the way. 6. Redefining beauty. Katrina has both lipedema and lymphedema, which has caused her legs to grow forever. The conditions have caused an abnormal buildup of fat as well as fluids in her legs. The fat keeps piling up and won't stop growing no matter what she does. Her condition has caused her to basically become immobile. She needs help with everything. Even walking is nearly impossible for her to do on her own because of the sheer size of her legs. But Katrina refuses to just be defined by her legs and wants to normalize having different body types. She hopes to redefine beauty standards and even did a photo shoot with her friend, Elise, who has the same condition. 5. Human giraffe. 25-year-old Ludmila had a hard time growing up. When she turned 10, her parents started noticing just how fast she was growing. She was always taller and had longer arms than any other kid her age, but her long neck really stuck out. At one point, Ludmila got extremely self-conscious and refused to even go outside her house. So her parents took her to the hospital where she was diagnosed with Marfan syndrome. This usually affects people's necks, arms, legs, and in Ludmila's case, her spine too. Because of this, her neck is 7 inches long. This caused her to get bullied a lot in school, but she overcame it all. She said there was a turning point in her life where she realized she wasn't weird. Instead, she was actually pretty cool. 4. Real werewolf. This 16-year-old boy, Lalit Patidar, suffers from werewolf syndrome, or hypertrichosis, which is a condition that causes abnormal hair growth on the face as well as other parts of the body. Patidar has mentioned how horrible school life has been. All he wants is a friend, but bullies throw rocks at him and call him a monkey. He always wanted to be a regular kid and hopes to get surgery in the future so he can finally talk to others without being ridiculed. Even though his life has been very difficult, he still has big dreams for his future. Patidar hopes to become a policeman when he grows up so he can provide for his parents. He says he's forever grateful for the support his family gave him, so he hopes to return the favor in the future. 3. Lucky Ham. Zhang Ruifang started noticing something strange coming out of the left side of her forehead, but just let it be. Just a few months later, she realized it was a horn coming out. Before she even knew it, the horn was already 6 centimeters and another one was growing on the right side of her forehead. Doctors actually offered to remove it for free, but Zhang declined their offer, saying she loved the attention. Zhang was just a lonely old woman and she suddenly started getting gifts and attention when she grew the horn. She wanted that to last, so she decided to keep the horn. 2. Tall girl. A 24-year-old Turkish woman, Romusa Gauci, was just recently dubbed as the tallest living woman by the Guinness World Record, standing at 7 feet 0.7 inches. Her insane height is because of a condition called the Weaver syndrome, which accelerated her height and caused other abnormalities. Gauci is unable to walk for long periods of time because of her condition, so she usually moves around in a wheelchair. Gauci wants to use her platform to spread awareness about medical conditions like Weaver. The world's tallest living man, Sultan Kosin, is also from Turkey, so the tall gene runs common in the country. 1. Together forever. Abby and Brittany are one of the most famous conjoined twins from the early 2000s. Both of them share the same body but have different heads. They spent a lot of time in the limelight since the day they were born because of the rare condition. They share almost all their vital organs like the bladder, liver, diaphragm, and reproductive system. Each twin has to control one arm and leg, so they need to have perfect coordination just to do basic tasks like walking or driving. Now they have graduated from college and even work as teachers. Their school principal said they're both great inspirations for their children. Alright, which one of these unique body features did you find the craziest? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Trend Joint, and we'll see you in the next one.